Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How we doing? Good. How we doing? We got a lot. My desk is a mess. We're gonna get to it here pretty quickly today. Strange Camel, 36 months of subbing. Let's go. Stationary Teacher, 23 months of subbing. Let's go. Miss G's Crafties, Pen Addict Money, 56 months of subbing. Let's go. Get Composted, 50 months of subbing. Let's go. Miss Cookie, 30 months of subbing. Woo! Let's go. Happy Pride Month, everyone. First stream of the month. Happy Pride Month. Spam those Pride emotes out there. I need to get a Pen Addict Pride emote the next time I order emotes, so we can use that like year round. So that needs to be like the top of the emote order list the next time I emote. Naper Villain with the 5 gifted subs. Yo, Naper Villain, thank you so much. I got this from you, Naper Villain, so thank you. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Naper Villain with the gifted subs. So check out your gifted subs. Enjoy your gifted subs. Enjoy your emotes. Tell Naper Villain, thank you. Oh, how we doing today? My logo is primed for it. Yeah, it should be perfect. Like, I need to do that like super quickly. Like, that's got to be like the number one. Oh, you're welcome, Summerlin Studio. Like easiest thing I do. Like not even remotely. Like, it's just a way of life, right? Loving the rainbow lava. Yeah, rainbow's tight. Not gonna lie. Thanks so much for that, Wopex. Nice. Glad you liked it. Good morning, Addie. Still owe you an email response. I love seeing all the chat people in here who I get to communicate that I still owe them answers to things, because this is the only way the only way they get answers. Has my Namisu Nova arrived? No, but I got a shipping notification like this weekend or something, maybe Friday. Wopex is odd. Thanks for the Diamond Ink. You're welcome. That's right. Slumberland, have you never used a Wopex? So you were someone who I thought for sure might have used a Wopex, but I guess not. So yeah, they're terrible. Enjoy. It's horrible. Enjoy. Don't like it. Shocked. It is a fake pencil. That's a good way to put it. Hey, Dragon Drawer. All right, so we got a lot to do today. I have a desk full of stuff. My alert, I set myself a reminder because I said I was going to build some ink samples for the St. Louis Pen Show, which is coming up at the end of this month. You know, because I did those ones for San Francisco, and St. Louis asked me to do it, and I said I agreed to it. And this was like back probably like in February or something. And I said, cool, let me set myself a reminder, like an alert in my task app, because I'll forget, for May. So I just picked like a date in May, said, St. Louis ink samples to remind myself I need to make these samples. And I got an email from Mike, who I'm working with at the St. Louis Pen Show. He said, hey, just a reminder, probably need the samples like in the next couple weeks. And I'm like, where was my alert? Like, my alert just vanished. So I'm glad he sent me a reminder to get that done, and we're going to do that today here on stream. Rewizzles, 56 months of summer. Let's go. Got to meet Mr. and Mrs. Skogsy on Sunday. That's awesome that they went to the Dutch Pen Show. I should probably get Zach on to talk about the Dutch Pen Show experience. It did go through Rewizzles. I see it. How did the Lego build go? It went 5 hours. That's how it went. Who was someone up earlier in the chat? I missed it. I got to scroll back. Saying, I like how you said you have about an hour left to go, and there was 3 hours left in the timer on the podcast. It's rough. Where's one of the comments I got today? Let's see. Oh, apologize, chat. I need to change a setting on my phone real quick. Okay. So here is why we do the Lego build. So this is a comment I got on Mastodon. This is the best one yet. I'm loving the video. I'm only an hour in, but I've been yelling at the screen multiple times following along. So it's a trip. Like, it is a literal trip that we do this, and I'm glad y'all enjoy it because it is exhausting. Dot Mackey, yeah, that was you. Thank you. It's one of it's funny. Like, I guess if I sat here and talked for 5 hours and never got up, never took a break, I would be exhausted after that. But that's what we did on this Lego build because we keep thinking we're closer than we are, so we don't want to stop, except we're actually forever from finishing. Don't do that. Don't worry about it because it's a Mike and Gray normal episode. That's true. That's true. And that's actually kind of funny how you phrase that, Michael, that they don't have a problem to solve. It's so true. Like, do any of us have problems to solve? You need some Struppenwaffles. I do too. Annabelle gave me one last time I saw her. She gave me a couple. So, we're building ink samples today, chat. That's going to be our goal. We actually have a lot to do this week. I have 2 boxes sitting over here we're not going to get to today. One from Van Ness Pens, one from Gold Spot. We're going to talk about that. I have 2 podcasts I'm recording this week. I have our regular one, and then I would like y'all's help on this, and think about this. You don't have to blast out answers right now because I'm not in a place to write these down, and I would like to write them down. So tomorrow night, I'm recording next week's show with a guest, and it's going to be Bruce Iman. Now you may know him as Mr. Bungu Box, Miss Karu's husband over there at Bungu Box, who I've known Bruce for probably a decade now. And he is really, really smart guy, one of my favorite people to talk to, and is well versed in Japanese stationery, the Japanese stationery scene, obviously now being part of a retail shop and helping run the Tokyo International Pen Show. So I'm going to ask you later, what questions do you want to know from Bruce about the Japanese stationery environment? Please don't put them in the chat now because I want to write this stuff down. I don't even have space in my room to write, but I want y'all to be thinking about that. So that's going to be a fun interview. That'll be like the 12th, whatever a week from tomorrow is. That'll be that episode. So does that sound good? So be thinking of that. All right. So what I'm doing real quick is I'm finishing making room here. So I have my San Francisco samples. Did we just get HW? Homework. Yes. Homework. Yes. I've got one kid out of high school, so I just needed to, I guess they're both out for the summer, so I needed to assign homework, make me feel like they're still in school. So yes, we're gonna be pipetting today. So I had to empty, this is my last tray. And this was my giveaway tray for y'all, so I'm moving them into a Ziploc bag. We're gonna be giving some of these away today. I think that'll be probably like our giveaways for today. Level 3 hype train, let's go. What did we get? We got a koala with like a red solo cup. What is this koala doing, chat? Don Coven, 12 months of subbing. Did y'all get this? Did y'all get this one? Oh, it's a red card? Oh, red card. Okay, I like that. I prefer the that it's a red solo cup. And the koala's playing beer pong or something, and he's about to hammer it, but actually he's giving me a red card. So anyway, let me finish. I'm just tightening the caps on these, putting them in the bin because I'm gonna need this to set these new samples in to build them. So just bear with me for just a second. But yeah, we're going to, I don't know if we're going to get into one of the unboxings tomorrow. So we might do one tomorrow depending on what I need to do tomorrow. I have a lot of work this week as well. Normal week. Extra podcast prep. So Thursday we might do a double unboxing. We'll see, but we got stuff to do. All right, there we go. You can't safely do any more than that. Don't you have 2 cats? This is what you need. Happy decaf o'clock. Do I have a link to all? Do I have a link to the post I did last time in the commands? Because people always want to know all these tools that I use, and I'm breaking everything out. Let's see. Let's see. It looks like I have Inky, and I just need to update it. There's a Slackbot banishing point out for delivery today. Nice. Will Brad spill today? That is a great poll. If someone wants to do a poll, maybe run it for about 5 minutes because I'm still like doing prep work. Oh no, so that doesn't have a link to the thing. Yeah, we don't want Inky. Maybe. Toby, chill. Okay, let me find this link. Okay, so Addy, perfect. I needed that link. I'm going to make a command here, and we're just going to call it samples. But I needed this, so that's perfect. What's Inky today? Hopefully not my desk. That's the goal. And then I need to double check how many I need to make. I think it's 17. How's the traveling Decimo going? I have failed by not getting it back out, but I think I'm going to send it to Australia. What do y'all think, chat? I think I'm going to pay my penance by not getting it out. After I cleaned it, have it ready to go. It's literally sit. I keep doing this because it's sitting right here. So I think I'm going to send it to Australia. All right, let me do this real quick. Samples. Let's see. All right, exclamation point samples. Exclamation point samples. Mr. West 75, 10 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. People are going to die waiting for that Decimo? Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly? Why did that have a B in it? All right, samples. We got it. We got it. I might have turned the glyph one off. I did drag and drawer, so we're gonna talk about that in a minute. I was about to do something else. What was I about to do? Oh, we have a prediction up. Thank you, Miss G's. Will Brad spill ink so you can do your vote? So, I know what I was going to do. I was going to check how many samples I need to make. So, I'm only making 17 samples today, I believe, but I want to verify that number real quick. Spill is such a vague term. I think it's a you'll know it when you see it situation. Like, I think we can pretty much, like, if I get a little drop somewhere, or like it gets on my hands and I transfer it somewhere, that's not a spill. If I knock over a vial or I shoot ink all over the table, I'm good with that being a spill. Let's see. Apologize, chat. I thought I had everything ready. I do not. Olive Octopus Inc. 11 months of subbing. Let's go. Major Myth 24 months of subbing. Let's go. How are y'all doing today? Hope you're doing super well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, watching us make a mess. You like this shirt? I like this shirt too. Thank you. Thank you, Galstaff. All right, so let's see. Ink testing table. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, I'm glad I read the rules. Okay, so we have rules today, chat. Maybe your top 10 favorites or most drawn to inks. So 10 inks, 3 mil samples. I'll do 4. Please, no pigment, no shimmer, or no microparticle inks. So I'm glad I read the directions. It's totally like me to not read the directions. Where's Shogun? All right. Shogun was going in. Shogun always goes in the sample rack because I think it's the coolest ink ever. Sailor's Warning was going in just because it's weird. Shimmer ink. And I always try to include a Platinum Classic. But these are Iron Gall-ish, so a little bit of permanence in there. Not really pigmented. This is St. Louis Pen Show rules. St. Louis Pen Show rules. So I'm glad I read. I'm glad I read the rules. Whoops. Major Myth asks a question for the group: when you eyedropper pen, do you just use silicone grease on the threads, or do you also put some Teflon tape on there? I just use silicone grease. I don't think in general people use Teflon. Khaki Black is so good. It is so good. Okay, so 2 shimmers and an Iron Gall. You're out. I think everything else is pretty standard. Major Myth. What the heck? What the heck? 25. Major Myth. Good grief. Thank you so much. Holy cow. 25 gifted subs. Let's go. You got 25 Shaky Brads coming, y'all. Hey, if you got a gift sub from Major Myth, give them a shout out. Tell them thanks. Check out your emotes. Check out your emotes. They're fun. It's going to be fun today while we're making ink spills. Major Myth, thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Excuse me. Time to break, Brad. I just went through high school graduation. I am all broked out. Like, by the time we were done, I was like, the emotions have all been sapped, right? So, I am permanently drained. Shaky Brad makes you dizzy? I get it. We got to keep Shaky Brad going for all of the, for all the gift subs. Brad, I tried the retractable fountain pen from Amazon, and it's downright amazing. Interesting. Sometimes the Emotion cartridge runs dry. I'm probably, I've played a lot of pickleball the last 3 days, so I'm probably also dehydrated. So there's that. All right, while this is running, let's check out a couple things. I have a giveaway going. Schmevel and Redeemed Hydrate. Yeah, I'm not drinking water today, too, which is a bad idea. It's possible you could break me. Major Myth with 10 more gifted subs. Oh, crazy. Crazy. Retractable pen. The Curidas is on sale for $40, and it still doesn't feel like a good enough deal to snag. Nothing's a good enough deal if you're not going to use it, right? I would pay $40 for the Curidas. Major Myth, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Super cool. We're gonna keep getting y'all dizzy with the GIF. All right. What does everyone think of the new spring safaris? Oh, I can't wait to talk about those on the podcast tomorrow. I'll be talking about them tomorrow. I'm gonna hold my thoughts. In the meantime, I have the Jetstream Light Touch giveaway going. on the blog. So this is the one that I got from Japan. Lilium sent it to me. Picked me up some Jetstream Light Touch. I also did the review yesterday. How about the new Endless? All right, we'll have to look at all this. I got a bunch of links to look at. So here's the Jetstream Light Touch. You feel like a winner? The emotes are awesome. Nice. Why not, Wagashi? So this is a cool pin. I got 2 of these, so I'm giving away the green one. I'm keeping the blue one for testing purposes, right? So where did I put it? I've already lost the giveaway pin. Rip. All right, we'll find that later. Yeah, I don't use the Curidas constantly, but I kind of like it. I still haven't reviewed it properly. I should probably do that. Enjoyed the review? Yeah, I didn't have too much to... Nothing changed kind of from my initial impressions. My initial impressions pretty much stayed the same. All right. Other links. Narwhal does some of the best Pride stuff. Like of this one, I want this one. Of all the companies that do Pride merch, I'm shocked. I still have a Schmevel and a Hydrate. Narwhal does the best job. It's crazy. I thought last year's was spectacular, and this one is fantastic. So, and they don't... I think they have a... yeah, they donate to the It Gets Better nonprofit. So yeah, very cool. Very picker related to Pride merch. Yeah, for sure. It can be what's the phrase where it's like too much, where like the capitalism like crosses with like the benefits, and there's a phrase for it that I can't think of. No capitalism at Pride. I hear you. Trust me, it's darker ink. Oh, yeah. It was impossible to show the colors. But yeah, it's the problem with it is it's just going to be better. Yeah, and then that's the other one. So this looks like some of the other pins that have been out recently. Excuse me. But yeah, on the Light Touch, they're just better than the regular Jetstream, which is crazy to me. Surreal to me to live in a time of so much support for LGBT and with pens, growing up in the 60s and realizing I was stuck in the terror closet from the 70s and 90s. Yeah, that's a fact. Fact. All right, what's this one? Who sent me this one? What is happening here? What? Endless Captiva Torque Filler Fountain Pen. What is happening? Do we have a video? Okay. 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 It's a built-in converter. Okay, with the knob exposed. That's kind of cool. That's kind of smart. Captured-ish. What's a torque filler? It's this pen. There's really no torque involved. But it's just a captured converter that's exposed, which is cool. I like it. The more exciting part is they're offering needlepoint and architect nibs as standard. Nice. How much is the add-on for... Wow, it's only $5 more for needlepoint and architect. That's crazy. I drove past you on Friday. Did you see me wave? I'm in Jackson. Oh, son in ICU. Well, let's think. Oh, wow, I hope your son is okay. I did see your wave. Heart. I'm not good at making the hearts. So.
Done like 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Is it working? Hang on, chat. Okay. Good. You passing the quizzes?
Not the first one.
Well, maybe the.
Second one I'm definitely gonna pass.
All right, cool.
It's just like stop signs and lights.
Gotcha. So my son's doing the legal license requirements for the state of Georgia, and it's like 30 hours of sitting at a computer for 20 minutes and then waiting for 40 minutes for the quiz to go. Bit worried after the retractable and had some QC issues, but they were trying stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, here we go. Oh, and they have their own little ink bottle-y deals. I forgot about those. This seems like it could be a little bit fidgety in the rocker bottle with the built-in. Yeah. Pass. That seems like extra fidgety. Extra fidgety. So yeah, I would like a standard bottle, not on a rocker base. I'm good. Do we know the types of nibs they use? Does anyone know? Does anyone know what nibs they use by chance? Brad, I'm really enjoying these Notco week schedule 3x5 cars. Though it's something you're working on, but any chance we'll get more one day? I wish. I mean, it would be up at the top of my list. The problem is I have to start over because the paper isn't made anymore, right? That's the kicker. I've had paper, people who source paper, like big printers, say, here's the paper that I've used. And they're like, oh yeah, they don't make it anymore. So I'd have to start from scratch to discover a new paper. And I just have not been, that has not been on the priority list. Robert's Rules, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Concerned that you might want to spin it fidgeting when they're inking it. That's actually more of an issue than the blind cap coming off my Kaweco Sport is bumping that thing and pistoning it out. Brad, do you have a Kakamori brass nib? No, I have the stainless steel one. I didn't want to use the brass one because the way brass patinas, I was a little bit maybe unfairly concerned about sticking that in my ink bottles as it continues to patina. Is the steel one smooth? I wouldn't classify them as smooth. Could you share the files so people could print their own schedule cards? For sure. Boy, that would be fun to find. What's up, Robert Rules? Glad you're here. Hot take, Kakamori nibs are meh. So what happens is the way the ridges are cut, they're very sharp. So if you overly apply pressure when you're doing your samples, and I don't mean like jamming it on there, I mean just a little bit, that any ink sample nib that takes off a layer of paper is not going to be fun. I don't like it. So the Kakamoris can do that, and it's not necessarily from the point. It's not necessarily from here, right? But these ridges, if you get them sideways and you're doing like this, you end up scraping some of the paper. Like they're really sharp. So, but yeah, if you're careful and thoughtful with it, it works well. I tend to use, I don't know, I have to be in a situation where I'm really thinking about using it to kind of get down with it. I'm glad I have one. I don't need two. I don't need another $50 nib. I'll just use you know what I want is one of those little spoons. One of those little Coke spoons. That's what they are. But where you can get a little bit of ink in the spoon and then spread it around with the smooth bottom of the spoon. So you just tip it in and then spread it around. That's what I like to see. That way you're not scraping the paper at all, which doesn't work well for trying to get a like a good consistent ink sample. So there we go. So yeah, still looking for that perfect tool. Espresso spoon. Okay, is that what they're called? The spoon is the best. Yeah. Actually, Olive Octopus sent me one of the glass stirrers, and I like those because they have a rounded tip on the end, so you can just spread it around. That's all I'm looking for in the sample, is to get enough ink on the page and spread it around without tearing up the paper. And you really, like, the problem is you're putting a lot of liquid on like a fiber, right? So it's gonna come up if you're rough on it, and I that's what I'm trying to be careful with. Mini measuring spoons. Chemical lab spoon. Okay. Yeah, like a cocktail glass muddler is what I use now. Okay, so like, yeah. Whoops. So like the teeniest tiny one, and you want the back end to be smooth so you can spread it around. So yeah, I could probably find something pretty easy to do. So it's not something I overly obsess about, but I do get a little bit annoyed when I scratch the paper with even some of my glass and dip nibs if you're not perfect. The Hobonichi free spoon, that's where I first kind of like realized how smart of an idea that was, seeing that Hobonichi. Perfect because the smallest one is called drop, and that size gets into ink vials, right? Sample vials, which is great. Mine is from a wax carving kit. Spoon has been least likely. Am I the only one that this bothers? Like, is that, like, it actively bothers me. All right, let's get into this. We are going to do 10 ink samples. So now we have some decisions to be made, chat. All right, samples, exclamation point samples, if you want to know what I'm doing and the tools I'm using. So I'm making 10 ink samples for the St. Louis Pen Show. I'm gonna keep my mouse here for a second because I have a couple of things I need to do. But I'll go through everything that I'm using here as we get set up. The biggest challenge now is that I pulled like 20 inks and I only need like 10, so I might get y'all to do some voting on some ideas. I already see a couple I can eliminate, but I'll show you what I have here, and I'll show you some that I'm for sure gonna do. Some people use what looks like a butter knife. Yeah. So a letter opener is a good. Sorry, I have mine a little bit buried right now. A letter opener is a good. So something like this, because it's kind of like I can still scratch it because it's got a little bit of an edge here. It's not a rounded edge. So I am using a medical pipette. I will be at St. Louis. Where will these samples be? In one of the ink testing stations. So apparently I'm getting a row, which a row is 10. So we're going to build 10 samples today. Okay, so the best letter openers are usually artisanally bent. That's not even a joke. That's exactly correct for ink sampling letter openers. If you're thinking that's a joke, that is not a joke. If I got one on purpose, that's what it would look like. So this is my vial storage. These are my vials. They're all linked in the post. So I'm just gonna put 10 out here real quick. I'm not gonna do extra because I have enough samples to give away to y'all. Which maybe I'll do that before we start with the pipettes here. I don't want to run out of vials, and I'm not ready to order some more yet, so I still have about 30 samples to get. I'm generally bent. That's funny. All right, so that is 10. Okay, so we're just gonna do 10 today. I have probably another 20 vials to go, but I don't want to burn them all today. Hey, there's the pen I was looking for. There's the giveaway pen. It was under my vials. Okay. So, and they're going to be in here. They're going to be more stable when I get out the pipetter. What's going to go on each of the found the spoon because the glass dip nib was scratching the paper. Yep. So these vial labels are from the Dormouse's desk. They have turned out to be really, really good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Okay, so that's good. So these are waterproof labels, and they're removable stickers. So when you send people the vials, and if they use up the ink and they want to remove them, right, they come right off. And I used Jetstream last time. I'm going to use one of the new Jetstreams to do the labels this time. One of the light touch. So that's Jetstream ink and these labels, and they just peel right off and peel right back on. They're waterproof, and they hold like the ink color really, really well. Like this is a ballpoint ink, which you would think it would kind of smudge a little bit, but it doesn't. So, so we'll use that. And then we have my pipetter, already set at 4 mil. So we're gonna have to remember my flow. So that's fill, release, fill, release. I might need a practice one, right? So that's my pipetter, and these are the syringes that they use. So this, whoa, wrong button. Oh no, it's double release. Wait. How do you do it? Yeah, that's the tip ejector. Tip ejector is the best part. First step is to load. Okay, so there's a bump. Okay, bump. Oh, load. Okay, load, expel. Yeah, load, expel, eject. We got this, chat. So, load, expel, eject. First, oh, just go to the first stop, then release? Okay. No, I'm confused. First stop. Okay, first stop to release. And then, okay, starting from scratch. First stop, load, release. Okay, I got it. Aren't you glad you're here today, chat? Stop helping me. Y'all are mean. Y'all are mean. Try with some water in a cup first. That's no fun. We need some high tension music, I know. Okay, so we have this. Let's get out 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, man, I grabbed exactly enough, chat. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. All right. I got paper towels over here on the side just for the record. I'm not going to spill any, probably because they're going to be in here. So this is the safety mechanism that we have in place. 100 bonus points for drawing the correct number blindly, right? Eject you can figure out on your own, but aim for your waste container. Yeah, so I'm going to put them in here. This is why I have this cup. This is where these tips are going to go, because these tips are reusable. So I'll just put them in here, then I'll go wash them after stream. This is why I just switched to pouring ink samples. Yeah, this is fun though. If you have a bunch, like we had to do this because I made 147 samples for San Francisco. Well, I made them for you too. So let's give some away, and then we'll get started. We'll figure out what inks we're gonna do. So we're gonna give away 3 samples here. Okay, I'm gonna pick out randomly. These are from the San Francisco group. Oh man, I can't reach my keyboard now. Rip. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I can get this in. Just for the record, Toby finds none of this interesting. All right, this giveaway is open. Exclamation point raffle. Anyone can enter, anyone can win. I'm going to send you 3 ink samples. I'll send them worldwide even. I'm going to pick them randomly out of here, out of the bag. We've had numbers in the past, but I had to use my rack for today. And then you can have one return. I can throw back in and pick out another random one, but then you're stuck with that one, okay? So there's still a bunch of good inks in here. Although I'm wondering why this one doesn't have very much of a sample in it. It's like I think I'm gonna take this one out. I don't know, why is this one like, it's not like leaked or anything, but it's only like a 2 mil sample. It's a good color though. I should just use this for myself. Platinum Classic Citrus Black. That's weird, because all of these mostly should be 4. Yeah, like 4, 4, 4. If you get that one, that's a bonus. Here, that's a bonus one. Bonus one. For whoever wins this one, that's a bonus. You get 4 this time. Spore! 15 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank you so much. Did you get returns from San Fran? No. For every 1 vial I made for San Fran, I made 2 more. So these are all ones that I made directly and just kept here. I thought it was a fun giveaway. I gave a sample of Citrus Black to Marty and kept bugging him to try it. It's such a good ink. It's an ink that people would like, no, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use that. Any plans to extend your branded ink to include a blue black? Yeah. I don't have anything like lined up right now though. I need another ink. I want to use another ink maker. I mean, I love Robert Oster, obviously, but I'd like to swap it up if I do. Like I emailed, who did I email? I emailed one person. Like when I was getting all the stuff I'm making this year kind of lined up, I kind of gotten on a run, but I only emailed one ink maker and I had to give them some time to hear back from them, and I never heard back from them. I think it was Venta. I might have tried first. I could always do Pannonia. I don't know. I just kind of want to reach out and see. Hey, Ali Mal. Pannonia might be cool because I might see if I can do a custom box. That would be kind of neat. Not that it really matters, like, for the ink, but that would at least be an opportunity for them. Yeah, KWZ is always on there. And Derelium. Like, there's a billion options. So that's why I haven't been, like, rushing to do that. Plus, I am, like, overloaded on new products coming. Between the hat, the retro, a Heinz fountain pen, the Robert Oster ink. Like, I've spent a lot. And I can't just, like, keep adding things. Especially since I have sold none yet because they don't exist. All right. Giveaway is closed. Let's pick a winner. Hey, Landwer. Kim, have you won one of these ink samples before? One of the ink sample kits before? Can't remember. Make sure you're here before I pick out the 3 samples. You haven't won one of these? All right, so I'm gonna pick out 3 samples, and then you can return 1. So like, I'm not gonna look here. So we'll reveal all at the same time. Ooh, number 1. All right, Kim. Let's see what we got here. We have, Pilot Orochizuku Daikokuten. This is from the 101st anniversary edition. This is the yellow. It's an orange yellow. I like it a lot. I did a review of this one on the blog. This is my favorite yellow ink. So that's one, Daikokuten. We have Man, all the favorites. Ackerman number 28, Hofguardier Grown. The best Ackerman ink, in my opinion. Ackerman number 28, so it's the bright yellow-green. That's that one. And then we have Tono and Limbs Fukuoka, which I believe is like a pink. It's kind of a medium pink. So do you want to keep all of these, or would you like to swap one out? And then I'm going to get something to put these in. Swap the last one, so that's Fukuoka. So I'm going to leave that out. We're going to going back in. And the citrus black, yeah. All right, so what is this? Oh, all the oranges. Robert Oster, Fire on Fire. Nice. Classic. All right, so you get all 4 of these. My name doesn't get drawn for a giveaway. I get a little sad, but then I remember I'm already the winner because I get to be friends with you. We're all friends here. I'm glad I have so many friends that just are here hanging out. So I appreciate that. The Daiko Kuten is nice. Yeah. This is a special one. Well, thank you, Major Myth. I appreciate that. All right, so let me do this. So I am out of Wopexes. Yes, Wopexes. That's what I'm going with. I have been sending out Olive Octopus's the Dominant Industry samples recently too. So I have a few more of those to go. So I'll have one of these in there. All right, there we go. So you are all winners now that you don't have to get a Wopex. I mean, that feels like feels like everybody won today, chat. Feels like everybody won today. Okay. So what we need to do now is we need to pick out some ink. So I went yesterday and kind of got some, went and grabbed some inks that I enjoy, that I thought might make good ink samples. And now I'm looking at the sampling. I've already pulled the shimmer out. And pigmented inks out. So now I'm kind of I'm rethinking what I want to do. So my idea behind doing this, that is really orange on here, chat. Apologies if your eyeballs hurt. So this is one I like to give away, even though it's probably one of the more rare inks I own. It's the Kingdom Note Orange Salamander. It's like a burnt orange. I had a friend send me this, and I've told this story the last time I used it. It's their favorite ink and then wanted me to have a bottle, and I love this ink, and I keep giving it away just because I feel like other people should experience it. You can probably still find it somewhere, but we're down to about half a bottle now, I'm guessing. No, a little more than that. So we're going to steal another 4 mil because this is a fun ink for people to explore, and one of my favorites. And I'm looking now, and I have 2 other Sailor inks in here in a list of 10, and I'm wondering if I'm down to 10, I'm wondering if I should rethink some of this. So we'll think as we go, because I have 2 other Sailors and I have 2 other oranges in here. I don't think I did a really good job picking inks out. Oh man, I have another orange. We're gonna have to find some other inks. Yeah, so this one's definite, Katie. This one's 100% goes. This was my first choice always when people want to do ink samples. So first thing we're going to do here is we're going to put the name on. So this is... So this is a really cool ink. All right, put that on there. All right. All right, wish me luck, chat. All right, Nobody, tell me how to do it again. Okay, I got it. I got it, chat. We're ready. We ready, chat? The problem is, this thing is taller than my camera lens, right? So this is actually leaning against my camera lens. It's taller than it. So I'm trying to get y'all a good view here. Yeah, tips on. I think I got it. I think I got it. So we're just gonna go to the first stop and then pull it back out. I mean, we'll let it fill. So I have it set to 4 milliliters. So you can, like, this is changeable, right? You can change how much you want to put in here, right? So, all right. Wait, do I put the Oh yeah, I pressed before I go in. Look at that, chat. 4 mil in the house. We did it. So then we're gonna go in here. And then we're gonna go. Oh, did it go through the cup? We did it. Yeah. We did it. I'm not spilling, chat. Y'all suck. I rule. Oh. Maybe I will spill. Never mind. Ah, we did it. Haha. We did it. We did it. First shot, chat. We did it. All right. Do I need to write these down for Mike? Let me make a little short list here. All right, so I am almost certain I'm going to change my mind on some of these inks here. I'm already rethinking what I'm doing. Because, look, I grabbed this, and then I wasn't thinking about it. I also grabbed Sazerac. And then I also grabbed Nostalgic Honey. And Nostalgic Honey is close to this. And this is still like a off orange. And then I have a bright orange. Like, I'm going to have to rethink some of this, chat. But we only have 10 to do, so we have one. Let me write these down. Chemistry class flashbacks, I know. All right, so this is... so we got Sailor. Now I want to go get Daikokuten to put in there. Uh-oh. Just send them 10 orange inks? That's also not a bad idea. Maybe I do that. That would be funny. You know I'm all down for a theme. Should I do that, chat? Should I send all orange-related inks? Since it's coming from me, they're gonna know it's me. Like, I'm gonna have a row of 10. Maybe that's the route we take. I hope Mike's not watching. I think that's a genius idea, Major Myth. Since I only have to do 10. And they could be bronze, right? Like, these two are very bronze-ish. And can I include Daikokuten? It's yellow-orange. Would Daikokuten pass the test for the theme. It would give a good range. It would be at the lightest end of the spectrum. Let me go see what I can grab. All right, so y'all are gonna have to hold tight here. So I've got 4 right here. I mean, I know I have enough. I'm just trying to think offhand where they're all at. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Genius, Major Myth. Love it. All right, be right back. Curious Orange. GC type it. Let me go read it out. Are you? All right, I think I got enough. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. Whew. Whew. Referring to fountain pens after multiple year break from writing, looking around Twitch for all the fountain pen streamers. You're in the right place, Aspire. Glad you're here. Oh, first time chat. Just follow. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's what we do here. We talk about fountain pens a lot. Today I'm making some ink samples, so I'm not really writing. But yeah, glad you're here. Let us know what questions you have, and we will be happy to answer. Okay. So we have that. Major Myth with the gifted subs. Holy crap, that's a big number. Thank you, Major Myth. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see what all I have now. Let me see if I have the right number and see if we need to eliminate any chat. All right, so we have Nostalgic Honey. We're sticking with the orange theme here. Thank you again, Major Myth, not just for the gifted subs, but for this brilliant idea. Brorange Sazerac is medium. Kim Makuse is bright. Fire on Fire is fiery. Lucky Orange is another fiery one. Daiko Kuten is on the yellow end of the scale. Orange Bovin is Traffic Cone Orange. How many is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! 9, 10. Edelstein Mandarin and Arizona Sky Citrus. We did it. I don't have a red orange Print Me because I don't really use red orange, which is funny. I have some red orange cartridges. Oh, you showed up at the right time, Aspire Painting, for sure. But I don't use, so like I have blood orange somewhere, but I have some of mine of that color tends to be in cartridges. Glyph made it. You made it, Glyph. Are you working yet, or you just moved in? Yeah, I don't have a red orange. What I don't have what people couldn't consider like a classic red orange. All right, so let's do. I think we did it, chat. I think we're gonna get this done. So let's do Sazerac next. So we can put this back in here. No Heimdall? Where's my bottle? My bottle is... These are the first bottles I saw. My Heimdall bottle must be over here somewhere. So I could get it. Nice, Glyph. I know moving's tough. Oh. Yeah, when you do this, when I do this, at least the slow pokey way I do this, there's so many moving parts. And I'm fidgety enough as it is, chat. So I think my gift subs will stop at 1283. That's the next closest 4-digit prime number. Nice. Well, I think that's at least a meaningful prime number, right? Like, I would rather it stop there and mean something, right? Than just be random. Ooh. All right. Sazerac. I think UPS is here. Hey, will you get that box for me, please? All right. What did I walk in? Yeah, I'm doing 10 samples for the St. Louis Pen Show. And Major Myth had a great idea to just do all oranges. Because I was just doing random colors. And I did the first one was an orange. And I had pulled out a lot of oranges. They were just like, well, make them all orange. And I was like, okay, I will. That was a good idea. This is the biggest thing ever. All right, so Papier Plume Sazerac, Brilliant Orange. Good drink. Not my favorite drink. I'll have like one, maybe two. Ooh, large. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you can just set it there. Appreciate it. Papier Plume does the great wax seals on their caps. So there you go. This one, Toby was in here a second ago. So this one actually has a weird, like, little kind of caramel undertone. I don't know. You'll have to go look at my review for this one. Have we discussed the new Lamy colors? No. I mean, chat has discussed them. I'm waiting till tomorrow on the podcast to discuss. Look at that, chat. Professional lab worker. So pro. Boom. Hashtag professional. Just tell us, do you like the new Lamy colors or no? Slumberland always tries to get me to, like, cheat. There we go. All right. Look at that, chat. We're jamming now. 2. Is the new Sailor Mano PGS colors? I don't think they're going to be a problem for me. I know all the Mano colors are really good. I do like all of them. I mean, from the previous version and this version. You usually do get me to tell because you usually know what I want to talk about in like what am I dying to talk about, but I'm refusing to. But I'm gonna hold strong today. I feel it in me. Rub the used pipette on a piece of paper so we can see a bit of the color on the paper. Would y'all stop being so smart here? This is why I like you, chat. I will do that. Because I really don't have the room to just do like samples and like all the things at one time, but we can use my mess book. See, I told y'all I was making a mess book. These are probably well, no, this should work. So that is the Kingdom Note. So Sazerac's always not as orange as you think it is from the sample. So that's the first 2. So Sazerac always dries lighter. Like when I showed you that cap is very orange, but it always dries like this, which is why I like it. And then that's the Kingdom Note. So I'll do a better job of sampling those before I fire off the converter. Oh, wait, I need this. You got me kind of hooked on the colors for the Mont Blanc Mini Wes Anderson. If the price is right, like correct, like it is going to be very not worth it, I don't think. Because the baby is actually priced fairly for a Mont Blanc. Someone told me the price of the West Ochre one, and it's like over twice as much as the regular babies, which I thought was more outrageous than normal. But it looks amazing. I will grant you that. But I couldn't see spending that kind of money for me. If that is actually correct. I guess we'll see next year because it's a 2025. 2025 release. So again, these are the Jetstream ballpoints. My hands are, not dry. And like I can't believe that these labels just aren't smudging. It's weird. In the best way possible. They knew we needed time to save up. Jeez Louise. All right, so this is Sailor doing oh, see, missed comment. Okay, gotcha. I'll have to. My hands can't reach the mouse right now. So this was Sailor Apricot, Sailor Kinmakuse, Sailor Apricot, Sailor Kinmakuse. So it's pretty close to Apricot. It's pretty much the same thing, I think. Maybe a slight difference, but let's do this. So you can repost the comment if you want, because I can't really reach the scroll or to click on your name. All right, so much brighter. So we're going to redo this one because of this stupid ink miser in here. I need to fill it. It didn't quite get the whole size that I wanted. They should have never stopped the gentle line of inks, I know, but hashtag capitalism, right? If we keep selling you a good deal, we can't make as much money as if we fire it off into the sun and have shrinkflation, right? All right, that was much better. See, I think M. Inky Love told me to do this just so I'd make more of a mess. And there's more chance of spillage. Trying to put these kind of close to each other. So this was my first love, this color. Oh! How did I do that? This is literally M. Inky Love's fault. How did that even happen, chat? It's not even on my hands or anything. What the hell? Lame. I'm just mad because I want to, like, if you're going to spill. Wow. What the heck even? Where did it even come from? That's a big spill, chat. Y'all win. Pay him. Pay him. Oh, it's still spilling. I guess it got on the outside somehow on this one little side. Oh, it's still spilling, chat. What's wrong here? All right, I think it's okay now. Check the liner and the cap, okay. It's finally stopped, but I need to go get a wet paper towel. Seems good. I don't know, it just flicked a little bit over here on the side when I opened it. All right. Spill wins. What the heck? This is not the way I envisioned it happening, chat. All right. Got all over the label and everything. All right, let me go get a regular paper towel. I just want to wipe this up a little bit. Man, lame. It's just confusing to me. Sorry, the camera's gonna shake just a second. So this is also why I use a cutting board. Because that would be in my desk mat if I didn't, or on my desk. No matter if you think you're not gonna spill, like I clearly didn't think I was. Happens. It happens. All right, and I still have this vial open that y'all aren't telling me about. Y'all are just waiting for me to spill again, aren't you? I know how you work. Y'all aren't fooling me. Y'all been waiting for this to spill the whole time. I don't think the cap was tight enough when you turn it to fill the cup. Maybe. You voted for no spells? All right, you're off the hook. You're off the absolved. Absolved. All right. There you go, chat. Is that what we all wanted today? Is that really what we all wanted today? CFAS told me to cap it. I totally forgot. Like, it wasn't even on my radar. Okay. Let's see the Citrus Sky. I almost said this is a good color, then I realized that every one of these is a good color. They're all good colors, Bront. Oh, it's even on here. I really screwed this up. I got ink everywhere. Wow, chat. Imagine making 47 ink samples. Don't invert your pipetter. Do I need to go rinse it, you think? Did I turn it over? I think it's clean. Yeah, it's clean. The rule is spilled ink will appear in the weirdest places. That's just a fact. I have on white or very light colored sneakers. I'm going to find like orange on my sneakers later, probably. Okay. Good habit to be obsessive about never inverting the pipette. Okay. Gotcha. I didn't think about that. That makes complete sense. All right. Let's run it. It's usually like a $50 mistake. Oof. Am I good? You think I'm good? That was the wrong button, chat. That was almost more than a $50 mistake. I need a drink. That was the wrong button. Can we do a meditation? This is not going well. All right, let's go. That was my moment of zen. All right, so that's Arizona Sky Citrus. Wow. Fire on Fire greater than Sazerac. I agree with that. And not just because of I made Fire on Fire. I guess the question is, would I put any of these inks ahead of Fire on Fire? I would be hard. Honestly, I'd be hard pressed to for an orange. I think the Boranges are just a different color. Like, I don't even count those. If you got that much ink left in the tip, are you sure you're dispensing to the second stop? I feel the bump, but maybe I'm not just like getting it all the way down. So I'll double check on this next one. Yeah. Like I'm definitely getting to the bump, but maybe I just need to like make sure I'm firm in that spot. I see what you're saying though. So that is the Kinmakuse, and then that is Arizona Sky Citrus, which is the Pinchale. Brad doesn't get down. I get up with the get down. Oh man, this has like a little brown sheen on it, which I don't think I've ever realized. Okay. That was... What was that? Oh, Pinchale. Then we'll do, well, let's do Fire on Fire now. Are you going to label the splotches? I guess I could. This is... Just so we can remember what's what later. Man, the moving parts in this very small space is just tripping me out. Pin tagged you because I couldn't spoke. The Rhodey Poly Blaze has been my constant companion through this entire moving process. It's perfect. Bravo. Literally my favorite pen we've ever done. Thank you, Glyph. That means a lot. This is my favorite. And I'm wondering if I'm getting close to like finishing this refill. That's always a good sign. Gotta be. Robert Oster, Fire on Fire. Get up, get down. 911 is joking yo town. I finally calmed down, chat. I needed one flawless run to get me to chill the F out. Any knows, are the new Spokes releases happening today? I got the box in. If I have time, I'll check. I don't know. They've been popular, though. So that's literally the box that Elizabeth got for me when Toby was working earlier. So I'll double check for you. If we have time. We should have time. Now I'm nervous about doing this, but I'm good. Okay, so let's make sure we get all of it in there. Oh, I see. I think on that last one, I didn't do the push. Nobod, you caught that. That was really good. That's exactly what happened. I stopped, and I didn't push through. That's what happened. Thank you, Nobod. That's exactly what happened on that last one. Or the previous one. So we got way more ink out, right? Oh, we made a fire here. So yeah, nice. That's 100% what happened. Man, that's a sample I wanted. I wanted a bigger sample of that one, but that's okay. We're just gonna have to deal with it because I have to get this done. Okay, I wanted to do this one next. This is an underrated orange ink. This is the orangest orange ink, I think. It's almost fluorescent, but it's standard. I actually don't use it a lot. I have to be really in the mood for this. Fire on Fire is actually tamer than this ink, if you can imagine. So the Ackerman bottle, we have to make sure we fill up. If you're not familiar, it's got a marble in here, a stopper, so you can. The idea is just to fill it up, fill your pen from this top section here. But I have not used this in a pen in a long time. So this is Ackerman number 16. So if people ask me for like the orangest orange or just like a bright fluorescent-ish orange, this is what I recommend, not Fire on Fire. Oh yeah, no bot. I should just dip it back in there. I'd open a new bottle of Fire on Fire because my last one couldn't have drawn out. My last one has about 1 or 2 milliliters of ink in it. A bottle of this one. Yeah. I definitely get that. But look at the difference here in this one. I mean, it's not stuck to it, obviously, but the way I guess, viscosity of it attaches a little bit different than like Fire on Fire did. Fire on Fire ran straight off, and I did expel it all this time. So it's weird. So like Fire on Fire went right off. Oh, you know what? Lucky Orange might be close to this one. We're gonna get to see that in a minute. Morning Keeper Maps. So this is so we'll see when it gets dry, but I'm guessing this is going to be the orangest. I have the Edelstein Mandarin. We'll see when they dry, but I think it's probably going to be the orangest. Is there a relationship between viscosity and wet dry ink flow? I wish I knew. Like, and I think there's so many variables there. Like, I think the best you can do is have a starting point of like, okay, high viscosity, wet ink or whatever. But then you have all these variables about the feed flow and then the paper you're using and the nib flow and all kinds of stuff. So it's, I think there's a baseline to be had, but tough to be like completely fact based. 16 is which? This one. Can you show that pen? This pen? Oh, the flat pen, yes. So this is the CW&T pen type C. 16 is Ackerman. PW Ackerman. It is the orangest. Well, we'll try Lucky Orange here, but Lucky Orange isn't as easy to get. So this is CW&T pen type C. Yeah, I use it. It's my this is my field notes pen because it clips flat. So that was that. Let's do Teranishi Nostalgic Honey. So this one will be more on the Brorange side. How is it for extended writing? It's more for notes. Like, it doesn't bother me because I have a traditional grip, and a traditional grip can work with rectangular pencils and triangle pens, and rectangular pens. So it works for me. I wouldn't want to write forever with it because I do kind of grip it kind of low. So you would get a little bit tired. That's why it's a great field notes one because it's just notes, like quick notes. Like, this is what this notebook looks like. Right, that kind of stuff. So there you go. Shiri says, not necessarily. Wetness has to do with surfaces and viscosity has to do with resistance to flow. So yeah, like, I don't know how to combine all those things together. Teranishi does a good job. They send this with you. Isn't that neat? Like, they send this attached to the bottle. What's up, Fountain Pen News? Did I say hi? I might have said hi, but hi. So that's a cool thing that they do. So this is, and that's not a image. That's actually it's ink on there. It's not like a pre-printed image. They actually are doing the swab. It's an actual spill, yeah. Controlled environment spill. No worries, Aspire Painting. Thank you for saying thank you. That's pretty cool. All right, see you, Dutch Bill. All right. I am going to take this off while I do this. Oh, yeah, I've used this ink, and then I sampled this ink for San Francisco. Toll-free call. Chat, should I answer it? What's that guy that does the spammer calls? Is that Kit Boga? Or is that a different person? That's some streamer name I recognize. Yeah, I was right. Okay. I'm going to put this one up here. It's funny how little Fire on Fire stuck to the pipette. No. What's no? Oh, don't answer that. Yeah, don't worry. I wasn't going to answer the call. Trust me. Trust. We didn't need to extend any warranties today, chat, or healthcare. spelling. Okay. All right, 3 more. If y'all like Brorange, Nostalgic Honey is the play. It's easily accessible and completely awesome. And I have a review of it up on the blog. Did you do Lucky Orange yet? No, I think I'll do that last. So 2 more after this one. So 3 more. I have Daikokuten, Pelican Edelstein Mandarin, and Mont Blanc Lucky Orange. This is such a good idea that we did all orange Major Myth. I'm really happy about this. It's the right number to do this with. And this is a pretty good range, honestly. So this will definitely be the lightest. It's more of a yellow, but it has a little bit of orange. It's actually a legible yellow, which means it's got a little bit of orange in it. It actually goes down oranger, then dries a little bit yellow. You can see there. One of my favorite inks. I said I wasn't going to say that because these all probably classify. So I'm going to put Mandarin and Lucky Orange by Ackerman. No, I hit it that time. I for sure hit it. For sure hit it. So there's where we're at. Mandarin. All right, so this is a classic Pelican Edelstein color. Can you get this color or no? This is normal lineup or hard to get. I can't remember on. This one always confuses me on whether it's accessible or not. When you're done, can you have a raffle for the splotch page? Sure. Good idea. You can in the UK? Yeah, I can't ever, for some reason, I can't remember with this one, if this one was more limited. I think it was just in the initial run, right? It was like an initial core, like Tanzanite, Topaz, all that group of colors, right? It's in the base color set. Oh, man. Yeesh. I gotta remember to do this. KWZ El Dorado. I don't think I have that. I know I don't have that. Is that something I should try? Sounds like you're saying yes. Man, this looks funny under the camera. Promise there's not like cellophane on top of it, but it looks like there is. I can't believe I spilled, chat. So lame. KWZ grapefruit. I haven't tried that either. I've seen that one though, at least. Ancient Copper. I don't own Ancient Copper. Just like Lucky Orange, I worry about the crud. Like it just gives me I don't know. It's a good color. But it's like So this is Mandarin. Come on, Mandarin. You can do it. There we go. Love grapefruit. It's touch pink. Interesting. I'll have to try it. So the only one that leans a little bit pink here is Kemakuse because it sheens. So you'll see in the camera, this is gonna look the brightest, but it's not. It's because there's a sheen on here and it's reflecting. Azure Limits. 18 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, so Ancient Copper is a crusty one. So we're gonna do Lucky Orange next. I bet the whole cap is crudded on this Lucky Orange. There's nothing. I mean, there's nothing wrong. It's just an annoyance, a visual annoyance, but it can be annoying. Like that's what that's the deal. But we'll see with this cap. I haven't inked up this Lucky Orange in a long time, so it's probably gonna look pretty funky. I bet. Oops. Oh, I didn't write that down. So this is Mandarin. This is Mandarin. All right, last one. Lucky Orange. Then we'll do a giveaway. Got an email from PA stating my card expired. I need to update payment, but I use Apple Pay. Thoughts? I don't see why you shouldn't be able to. Have you used it before? That's something I can look into if you want to email me. I think it should be a valid form of payment. But if you want to email me, we can definitely look at it. I just don't know offhand. My expectation is that it would be fine. Yeah, and as far as I know, nothing has changed on the memberful side. So that's a little bit weird. Yeah, shoot me an email and we'll look at it. Yeah, did your card expire within Apple Pay? Like my Apple card did just renew like in the past month. So there might be a disconnect as far as like refreshing expiration dates kind of thing. Yeah, Mindamisu's in the mail. I think someone here has it already, right? Were y'all saying y'all had it? Was maybe Toga has it because Toga's closer geographically. I did get the shipping notification. Boy, this Mandarin's gonna look way oranger than Orange Bovin. But this is just a lot more ink. We might have to do like an official comparison later. Okay, Lucky Orange. Let's see how crusty the bottle is. Look at that, chat. Yeah, just take it. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Not too bad, honestly. I mean, this is the expectation. It could be worse. So this is not a problem with the ink. This is just generally a lot of orange and yellow dyes and red dyes have this appearance sometimes. Yeah, Namisu's in the UK, right? So it makes sense that they got them first. But I tend to not use Lucky Orange because I don't want to deal with the crustiness. It's a popular orange, though. So I would, before looking at these samples, I would say Mandarin, Lucky Orange, and Orange Bourbon would all be in the same super, super orange category. 16, after I bragged about it so much, it looks pretty light on the page, but I think it's just not as heavy as a sample of these other twos were. Did you look into the Mont Blanc LE Scribbler price point? I did not. Oh, Namiki went over. You hadn't had shipping notification yet. Gotcha. 2,500. Oh, yeah. That's what we were talking about earlier. I was like, if that price point is real, I dislike. Give me a thumbs down on that. That bothers me. Related to the other babies. I just forget that's the name of it. Hearts. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Hope I got that name pretty close. Okay, we did it, chat. They confirmed the price. Wow. All right, good luck with that, I guess. Okay, so we have our 10 samples for St. Louis, all orange. I'll get these in the mail to Mike today. We had one spill, unfortunately. Yeah, I couldn't be more out on that. It would have to be like a 3-digit number for me to even think about it. And even then, I would have to think about it. But that's just crazy. I don't like that one bit. We'll let some of these inks dry. This Mandarin is insane. This Mandarin might be the red orange you were looking for, whoever was looking for that. 16 is coming way closer to Fire on Fire than I used to think it was. But also these need wetter samples. Obviously Fire on Fire, I didn't get much ink out of that one. And 16 didn't get that much. And these Mandarins still not dry. Lucky Orange is getting there. Lucky Orange is going to be in between these two, I think. Mandarin's going to be the orangiest. Kinmakuse. So this top strip is what the ink looks like when you write with it on the page. Like in a nib, that's the color. The rest of it is wet ink and sheen. So like if you apply a lot of ink or have like a broad, you can see that pink sheen. But when I write in a nib with Kinmakuse, it looks like this highlighter line across the top. That's the color of this ink on the page. Salamander and Nostalgic Honey are pretty close. The base color. Sazerac does have a little of the brown in it. You probably can't really pick that up. Arizona Citrus might have some shading. I'll have to go back and look at my review. I can't remember if it had that much shading when I did my review. Daiko Kuten still hasn't dried either. That color is just rules. This color rules. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. And you just can't get it. I guess, I mean, maybe on eBay you can you get Daiko Kuten on eBay? Like, I would wish this would make it into the main lineup. I think it's just that it's that interesting of an ink that they don't already have a color of. What does the back of the page look like? Why do you think I use these notebooks so much? This is the Midori MD. How good is that? I mean, you can tell the wet inks. That one hasn't dried yet, and that one is the Mandarin what I unloaded on. Everything else looks great. Why do you think I rave about the MD? You get shading. You get no feathering or bleeding. You just have to put up with a little bit of an off-white page. And for some of you, that's a non-starter, and that's completely fair. But, all right, let's do a giveaway. So, do y'all want me to give away this page? Ooh, my hands are yellow. I'll give away 3 more ink samples and this page. Where are my ink samples? Started a stationery club in my city. First meetup was last week. We had 15 people. That's amazing, Robert. That's awesome. All right, so let me set these aside because I need to ship them. So I'll tear out this page from the notebook. So the winner will get 3 ink samples. I'll draw them randomly out of here. We should have done Kala. Oh, no pigment inks. So I'll pick 3 random out, and you can exchange 1. And then I'll tear out this page, and I'll put it in there. I keep saying, again, I have a long list of things I say that I don't do. But I would like to do more ink samples just to use as giveaways. All right, so this giveaway is open. Exclamation point raffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. I'll send you out 3 ink samples from this kit that I made for the San Francisco Pen Show. It has some of these inks in it. I don't know if I've already given them away. Like, we just had Daiko Kuten, that Kim one. It probably has Sazerac. I don't know. Some of these might have already been pulled. I see Nostalgic Honey is in here. As a matter of fact, whoever wins, if you want Nostalgic Honey, since I see it in here, I'll give you that one as one choice, and I'll pull 2 more. So we'll go ahead, unless you don't want it, like, you could throw it back, but I think it's an amazing color. Since it's something that kind of goes along with this. And then I'll pick 2 more, and you can throw 1 back. There you go. Forgot my chop stamp is right here. What does that stamp say? Brad. Allegedly. All right. You got about 30 seconds left. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, a member, subscriber. I ship worldwide. It says white guy paid too much. Maybe. It's a lot of work for Brad. I know. When we were trying to decide, someone was helping me do it and translate and all this stuff. This is what we had to. We were trying to do Pen Addict, but it didn't display right. So we ended up with BRAD. It's like four corners. It's like, I think it's like this. Although I don't know which order. I need to double check it. Spoke up today. Update today. Yeah, I think in like 2 minutes. I think I have all the goods here. We can look at them. I think it's something like that, but I need to double check. So we'll do the spoke thing. I'll get the spoke stuff, and then we'll probably wrap it up here. Okay, let's pick a winner. Max writes a lot. Max, I hope you write a lot with fountain pens. We can get some fountain pen inks for you. What's up, Max writes lots? You win. Keep the brass ruler in the smand. Max. All right. You win. All right, I'm going to pick. I've been giving you Teranishi Honey because it's on this page, and I'm not sure I have anything left that's on this page, and I think that's a good like combination. I think you should have something on this page. And then I'm going to pick two more, and you can trade out any of them that you want. Even the Teranishi, if you want to trade it out, I'll trade it out. Let's see here. That one. That one. Let's see what we got here. So we have Birmingham Penco Eroded Bronze. Pretty legit. I had it in my cart, so I definitely want the honey. It's awesome. And so is Eroded Bronze, honestly. Shockingly good color. This one surprised me. This is one Slumberland Studio got me on, and I really, really enjoy it. So that's that. And this one is, Amarillo Stationery Pannonia Azul Frida. This is the bright, bright blue. Where are you going? All right, see ya. So this is the blue. It's about like this color blue for if you can really see it. I did a review on the blog of this one too, I believe. Eroded Bronze is one-on-one previously. It's gorgeous. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how good that Eroded Bronze is. Switch Frida, I have a bottle already. Exactly. That's a good ink. All right, let's see what we got here. If you already have this ink that I pull, I'll let you switch it again. Wearing Old Cheshire Cat. It's a pink. It's kind of one of my favorite, just like writing pinks. It's a really good. It's not a shimmer ink. You can see it's kind of like the magenta-y pink. It's really pretty. Yeah, this is a good one. I did a review on this one too. Have I reviewed Eroded Bronze? I know I've reviewed it. You have that one? Rip. You have good taste at least. Diamine Cult Pens Iridescent Marine. Dun dun dun. That's a name. So this is a blue with a red sheen. Super sheener. Good. All right, we did it, Chad. We did it. All right, and I'm gonna get you this as well. Is everything dry now? Man, that Mandarin turned into a lava pit. That's crazy. I need to re-ink Mandarin and get a good grasp of it. All right, y'all want to see some spoke pens? I think they probably just went up on sale, so y'all can probably see them now. Although, was it due at 12? Chat, I have bad news. I have 2 UPS packages I dropped off on the same day for Spoke, and they've lost both of them, which makes me think something is up. Let's see here. Looking at them on the site now. Did you see? I don't drop them with I don't get them picked up from my house. Oh man. Tyler's tennis coach just left. That stinks. He really liked her. Sorry. I unfortunately looked at my texts. Lame. Yesterday I received a smashed empty box. Wow. So yeah, no, I drop them off at a pickup point like CVS because there's nowhere around here. There's no UPS around here that can do international. And these weren't even international, but they both scanned like at CVS, and then they've never scanned again. So it's annoying. What's up, Dens? So that's super frustrating. Super frustrating. All right, so let's see what's in the box. We'll keep this here. CVS employee like pens? Yeah, I don't think so. I've been going there for years. It's actually I'm glad to go there because I have a relationship with them because they see me so often. So yeah, that's never happened before. But 2 packages on the same day. Did they actually get picked up? I mean, they should have. Like, I've been doing this for years at the same location with the same people and the same workflow we have. So it's very strange. So I'm going to go up there today and see. I'm sure I'm not going to come up with anything, but we'll try. We will try. All right. Spoke pins. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see what we got here. But it's just one of those frustrating things because the customer gets left hanging in limbo. A lot of times, you know, if they're for sure, like we always send replacements, right? I mean, the customer is going to be made whole no matter what. But like, I would like to try to at least get a resolution. Like a definitive answer on what happened, right? But we may be SOL. We got a new color poly today. And we have a new box sample that I'm hoping we're going to get to use. All right, let's see what we got here. Hate it when pins go missing means I have to find another rod. Yeah, that's for sure, Dan. So, like, that happens to us because we're still a small maker, right? Like, I may make 20 of these, but then I might not have any more caps. And just kind of gets you in trouble, right? Young Khan, what is up? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready for some Destiny action today. Hey, yeah. Hey, can we get a fountain pen? Can we get a fountain pen emote? That's a Young Khan emote. Orange Sailor fountain pen. That's a Young Khan emote. Oh, Major Myth. I'll have to see that. So yeah. That emote right there, does that look familiar? That's some OG stuff right there. So yeah, so here's the, this is the Delrin Cap stainless steel roadie that I use. This is mine. So we haven't had these in stock in a long time. It's like 5 years old. Yeah, I'd say that's right. I'd say that's right. That's crazy. Still one we use constantly. You did such a good job on that. Time does fly. I still... Oh, check this out. While you're here. Sorry. Boom. We got that. So Con did all these for me. Boom. Oh, I think that was it. I have another one here somewhere. So yeah. If we can get a shout out for Young Kong, if y'all ever want to watch art on art streams or lots of drawing design streams. I didn't realize, why am I not following you anymore? That's weird. Well, that's fixed. So yeah, super cool. Not early designs. Oh yeah, like Young Khan is like a mega star now. Like I can't afford Young Khan anymore. Just kidding. So then we did the so we did the Rhodey XLs in the orange Delrin 2. So now we have the XL stainless, right? Which is this pen that I use, but with the larger barrel. Is it Mike supposed to stream today? He normally does Tuesdays and Thursdays, at least. So this is the Energel. This is the Energel size one. He just started up. Cool. We'll head over there in a minute. I'm not going to stream, but like 5 or 10 more minutes. Then we can go raid Mike if y'all want. All right, here's the new color. So this is a pretty neat color. Kind of a bright blue. This looks really good with the stainless. So this will be in the XL and the Rhodey size as well. Here's the Rhodey. So this is the smaller one that fits the Parker style refills. What else? Oh, there's another one down here. Any plans to do more items in the pink anno? I've seen a picture of something I really want, Seoli-san. I don't want to mention it yet because it's a test. So I don't know if it'll be happening for sure or not. Oh, we might have a giveaway, chat. We might have a giveaway item. Whoa. Let me look at that real quick. Hold, please. Hold, please. Oh, yeah. We might have... there's a pink one I've seen a picture of that Brian has teased me with. I don't know if it's going to be real, so I want to hold off on saying anything. If we do it, it will be the next pen I own from Spoke Design. You know I don't take many pens that we make because we don't make many pens. I got to sell them. This one I will be getting for myself. Picked up one with a clear cap. All right, I got to look at something real quick, chat. I need to take that one out of inventory before it sells. So give me 2 seconds. All right. Got it. Okay. And then we have our black Delrin cap that we've done. Yeah, send an email, Addy. It depends on what grips Brian has in stock. And that's a brand new one for us, so it's actually nice to have that feedback about it. That was the first time we did that size of groove. If I had one here, I would show you what Addy's talking about, but I don't have one in here. But it's a thinner groove. Oh, did Tess miss the purple axles? Wow. Those just already flew by. They've even shipped from this desk. So then the Rode black cap Delrin, just like the orange and the blue. And then some more Stonewash Perf Cap XLs and Roadies. So when y'all look at like when we talk about like spoke design and stuff and like how many pins we make, this is like a week's worth of inventory for us. It takes a lot to make all these pins, so I appreciate all y'all's support on these. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Brian's a beast. All right. All right, so who did y'all say streaming? The Millie Groove is a much different feel. Yes. The Millie Groove is a different feel, and it's definitely good for people who don't like the edginess of the regular groove. Like, I like the regular groove, right? That's what is on here, but it is kind of edgy and grippy, right? So, but I like it for that reason. The Millie Groove, I'll have to get, you can look at it on the site, but I'll get you a picture on there one day of what it's about. Did you save that link I sent you? No. Do you want to email it to me? That would be cool. All right. So Mike's streaming. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
He's a texture boy, that one. So we found that like
he's a texture boy. He's a texture boy. Okay. Let's go hang out with Mike. Hey, thank y'all for hanging out today. Thank y'all for watching me make a mess. Oh, you know what? Tomorrow afternoon. Okay, here's the plan. I never got to follow back up on interview questions for Bruce from Bungu Box. So tomorrow after the post podcast stream, that's the perfect time to do the Bruce questions because I'll have already started the show document for that. I'll have an idea of what I'm going to talk about. So tomorrow that's your homework. The Japanese stationery market, go, right? That's what we're going to do tomorrow and talk to Bruce about that. So y'all can give me some good questions, things I might be forgetting, but hopefully I'll have a lot of the Bungu Box stuff taken care of. Tokyo Pen Show, but then I kind of want to ask him some marketplace questions. Rip. Oh, I didn't show you all that. I'll show you. Hey, don't leave yet. I'm going to show you one thing before we go raid Mike. It's a packaging prototype. Super exciting stuff, right? Super exciting stuff. What do you think? Boop. Pen tubes. Should be cool. I'm looking forward to these. So yeah, be good. Boom. Yeah, very happy with those. So hopefully we're going to get those soon. All right. So yes, the pop just made me click buy. I'm going to reclaim my desk. Y'all are going to go say hi to Mike. We're going to be back here tomorrow. Be prepared for your homework. I don't want any slackers tomorrow in the stream. All right. Be good. Bye.